呼呼。
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt awaits. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently tied for first. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
And that's the line, the sand. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Currently a couple under for the round. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Get in the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And back to the course with the live action. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That's tiny. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
No, that's too bad. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Ooh, good look at a birdie here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently sitting in first place. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 8-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
7 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Hey, nice looking line. Well played. And that will move into 6 under par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Well, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. That one should find the surface. 9 feet to the cup. I don't mind the look of this. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Wow, what a save. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Well, this one's right at the pin. Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for par. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one has eyes for the hole. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Straight out of the top drawer.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. And here we are with the third shot. Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently leading. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That could play. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Getting ready to play their third. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Well, that's beautifully judged. This one's for birdie. And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
Looking great now.
Oh, so close. This putt is of 9 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's on a good line. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 12 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. He sits in first position. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chaseback is good enough to catch them. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. It was on a good line. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in to claim the title. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.